you for joining me at Maria Loves to Talk. And what am I talking about, you guys? No, I want to know how you guys are doing. How you ladies and gents doing? Is everything working? Is everything going great? Moving on. Christopher Wood bought shotgun 16 days before deleting teen daughter and murder.
New York trying to process yet another tragedy. A 14-year-old girl apparently shot and killed by her father before he turned the gun on himself. The unthinkable crime unfolding in Baldwinsville. Tonight, we're learning more about the timeline and who Ava Wood was. When 14-year-old Ava Wood didn't show up to Durgee Junior High School Friday morning, her mother called 911, asking police to conduct a welfare check on her daughter and estranged husband, who lived in this home in the village of Baldwinsville.
The woman provided a set of keys to our officers, and we entered and searched that residence.
What they found inside? The unimaginable. Ava shot and killed in her bedroom. The suspect? Her father. 51-year-old Christopher Wood found in a separate room, dead from an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound.
It's not an easy scene for either one of us to witness. Both the sheriff and I have been involved in law enforcement for a long time, and to have to walk through a scene such as that is not an easy thing for us to do.
Onondaga County Sheriff Toby Shelley says the father had a history of domestic abuse.
There's two past incidents involving the mother and the father. One was last March in 2022, and one was 2 days ago. They didn't involve violence.
Ava was a 9th grader, a high-achieving student athlete on the honor roll, and a part of the JV soccer team and track and field.
To have a young girl, age 14, whose life is cut short, and not be able to experience growing up in college and all those types of things that we all look forward to for ourselves and our children. And this is just a real tragedy for our Baldwinsville community.
Acting School Superintendent Joseph DeBarbery sharing the tragic news in an email to parents this morning, saying
Wood had never owned a firearm before. Really? And at least not one police were aware of him owning. So I guess he took out his hate, revenge on the wife. Something happened with him and his wife. So what are they saying here? The night before the murder-suicide, Wood called his estranged wife, Heather, and chillingly told her, "This is how it ends for us." Wood had previous run-ins with the law but had no criminal convictions and was not a felony offender. 2 days before the shooting, Wood had also sent his ex several harassing text messages. Early last year, he was involved in a stalking incident against her. The couple were still married, but were separated and did not live together. Okay, mama. I don't know what mama's name is. And yes, I'm going there. Why in the heck was your baby girl with this man? Why? I don't know why these mamas. What happened, as I said in my previous video, the mama bears out in the woods, out in the wilderness, out in the African desert, in the jungle, whatever you want to say. They have more love, compassion. They will fight to the end for their babies more than, I shouldn't say American mamas, but yes, human being mamas. That child had no business being with that man. She had no business. When he sent that first text or whatever to her, I would have been over there like that with the police. No, if y'all feeling this way, take yourself out. Why are you taking out the kid? Take your funky, demonic, crazy devil reject blood out. Not the innocent child. She didn't ask to come here. He just took everything away to hurt the mom, to put revenge, to make the mom feel miserable or be miserable for the rest of her life. Prayers go out to this family, to Ava, the little girl, because she did not deserve that. I'm serious, you guys. Moving on to the next one. Another diabolical devil reject, angry, toxic masculinity male. Texas man detained in Panama after fleeing from Colombia, where his DJ girlfriend was found strangled to death and stuffed in a suitcase found in a dumpster. And no, you guys, I don't believe he was a passport bro. And I don't know what she was doing with him, because this man here is, he's didn't look attractive, and as we see, he had an ugly, evil black heart as well. Authorities in Panama arrested the Texas boyfriend of a DJ who was found in Bogota. Juan Polos. Wait a minute. I guess these guys, and it's not just guys, it's women, but the bulk of them be dudes. And I'm not going to be political about it, but they all run. If they do not run to Mexico, they run to some Latin America country. And there's a few run to, I saw, was it Egypt? There was two they found had ran to, I think, Egypt. There's very few countries right now that, very few of them, and I'm surprised because I was looking at a couple of the African countries that would send a person back. I forgot what's the big fancy word. I will put it down. That would send a person back to the United States or wherever they come from. Most countries will send your little criminal butt back to wherever you committed your crime. You're not, and I don't blame them. I'm not going to house you in my country. Okay, so here they say his arrest comes just 2 days after a homeless man searching for recyclables in the south side of Bogota discovered a blue suitcase with the body of Valentina Tres Policias, 23. This chick, 23, he 35. Ooh. Paulos is waiting, extradition to Colombia, where he will be charged with femicide, according to El Espectador newspaper.
Dice John Paulus. La víctima y el sospechoso se conocieron a través de redes sociales. Paulus se presentó ante la joven y su familia como alguien que se ganaba la vida en la asesoría en inversiones y les dijo que era emprendedor financiero.
La información que se tiene sobre John Paulus y la forma en la que se conoció con la DJ colombiana es incierta.
Mi mamá dice que fue la aplicación de Tinder, según lo que le cuenta mi hermana. Mi hermanito pequeño dice que pues se conocieron en un evento de premiación de mi hermana.
Hasta el momento se ha podido establecer que el hombre tiene 33 años y es oriundo de Texas, en Estados Unidos, es separado y padre de 3 hijos. En la plataforma LinkedIn se presentaba como un emprendedor y planificador financiero certificado, ocupación confirmada por la mamá de Valentina, quien aseguró días atrás que Paulus manejaba negocios para personas importantes en Estados Unidos. Noticias RCN tuvo acceso al historial laboral de John Paulus, donde reposa información sobre sus funciones en un grupo empresarial estadounidense, donde se desempeñaba como asesor de inversiones en los estados de Arizona y Texas. Anterior a esto fue analista de soporte de ventas en una compañía de seguros de vida en Wisconsin. El ciudadano americano, quien en su intento de no dejar rastros eliminó todas sus redes sociales, le habría prometido a Valentina Tres Palacios mudarse del todo a Colombia para invertir en algunos negocios en el país y tener una vida juntos.
¿Tiene usted al novio de Valentina, a John, y usted ha podido hablar con él?
Pues en este momento tengo la peor opinión de esa persona. Que mi hija apareciera muerta después de estar unas horas antes con él. Entonces, la opinión que yo tengo sobre él es que es un hombre malo, sin corazón, y que se haga justicia, y no sé nada de él. Inmediatamente cuando recibo la noticia el domingo a las 10 de la noche, yo me comunico con él, nos bloqueó de redes sociales, por WhatsApp no nos pudimos comunicar con él, y pues yo dije, fue él el que le hizo daño a mi hija, y pues no merece estar por ahí en el mundo como si nada, todo tranquilo, y deseo que se haga justicia y que el gobierno nacional de Colombia me ayuden a esclarecer este caso, que la justicia de Colombia, por favor, este caso no se quede impune, no se quede en el olvido. Mi hija era una niña de casa, una niña trabajadora, ya no se merecía esto, que viniera una persona y la ilusionara y se enamorara y para que terminara con su vida de esta manera. Ella tenía muchos sueños por cumplir, tenía muchos planes que todavía le faltó la vida para poderlos cumplir.
¿Por qué dice usted que es una persona mala, John?
Okay, so here, wow, that's sad. Pretty lady. I don't know if she knew that he was, if she knew he was a nut job. Okay, Trump Palacios and Polos have been dating for 8 months after the couple met at an event Tres Palacios had been hired to perform. On Friday, she changed residence and moved into a home Polos had rented in the northern side of the capital, where they were expected to live together as they were in the early stages of planning to get married. The couple spent the weekend dining and partying and planned to visit her mother's home. An autopsy report indicated that Tres Palacios was strangled with a rope and that her body was bruised. He probably, let me see what he looked like. Heavy set, overweight, obese guy, looked like Free Willy, looked like a polar bear. Probably jealous of this woman. That's what that was. The couple attended Sahara nightclub in Bogota, and the rideshare app driver who drove the couple told Caracol TV that he sensed Tres Palacios was in trouble when she showed him a message on the company app that said, "Help, I am in danger." Are you, wait, stop. The woman showed the driver something saying, "Help, I'm in danger." And he didn't do nothing. He didn't call the police or policio. The driver, whose name was not revealed by the outlet, said that Trapacio started making hand gestures, and Polos arrived at the car and asked if everything was okay with her before she replied yes 3 times. The couple got into the car and Polos asked if he spoke English. The man replied that he did and added that Polos remained quiet the entire trip. He said that Polos and Palacios were exchanging messages on WhatsApp. He dropped them off at 3:48 a.m. at the club. Boy, they go to clubs late over there in Bogota. On Friday, Valentina sent a video to her mother, Hidalgo, showing the couple listening to music in a car driven by Polos. During the recording, Valentina aims the cell phone camera toward the back of the car and tells her mother that she had loaded all of her belongings and that she was going to go home on Saturday. Her mother described Polos as someone who didn't come off as an aggressive person. Sneaky. Them the ones you gotta watch. However, she noted that he had become jealous of Valentina. He became very obsessed with my daughter and he was a little jealous. He had an argument in December with my daughter, and it was out of jealousy because my daughter had many suitors because she was very beautiful. Valentina family said Polos had deleted his social media pages and broke off all lines of communication with them. Red flag right there. Did he really think he was going to get away with it? Our uncle Carlos told Blue Radio that the couple appeared to be having a good time, as evidenced by the photos that she shared of them smiling on WhatsApp. She was in a suitcase, dismembered, with the pajamas in which she usually slept. We are asking the authorities to speed this up. Wow. Did he have to do this girl like that? They said here he had already gone to Mexico with my sister. We did not distrust him because it seemed to us that too many things had happened to cause us to distrust. If he loved her, as they say, he would be the first to be here showing his face to see what is happening with my sister. Well, look what he looked like. Those really, I shouldn't say that because you got good-looking, handsome men that, that look like Drake, that look like Usher, that look like Brad Pitt, that look like Zac Efron, and they be crazy and jealous and suspicious or woman abusers. So we can't say just because he looked like Humpty Dumpty albino hippopotamus. Prayers go out to Miss Valentina and her family, because he didn't have to do that lady like that. He did not have to do her like that.